This is an excellent way for you to prepare yourself, especially that gut going into a fast, but it's also an excellent way to refeed. So I'm going to take you through our day one menu of our free 5-day reset, which is linked in the description. For breakfast, we've got walnuts, carrots, cucumbers, and avocado. For the lunch, it's a big crunchy salad, and it's like way bigger than you would think for a fasting menu, but it is delicious. So for the dressing, it's just going to be lemon jus, lots of black pepper. You could add salt. I always add salt. Dijon mustard. Shake it up really well. This is all inspired by one of our club members, Joanna's. And of course, this is my favorite Dijon. This is the best. I don't know why it tastes like crack, but it's so good. It kind of tastes like wasabi. So good. We've got our greens, which is just like mixed greens. It could be arugula, spinach. Get that big tub of already like pre-washed greens. It could be like fresh romaine. You could add whatever you would like, just any kind of like dark leafy green, crunchy, delicious, yum. Olives, a little bit of olives, some broccoli, more cucumber, some red bell pepper or any bell pepper, green, orange, yellow, you do you. Tomatoes, avocados. And I'm going to go through this also and give you a little bit of a hack based on what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this up just a tiny bit because, of course, when we get into a fast, we are doing very low protein. And I need sufficient protein like every day, especially since I'm working out. And this is a very high fat menu, which I don't necessarily want to do for my 3-day challenge. Okay, so I'll go through it with this marker and show you exactly how I'm going to adjust it. So if you're refeeding, if you're preparing to go into a fast, you can do something similar. All right, for our snack, it's olives and cashews, not a lot. And then for dinner, it's a big chunky soup or a stir fry. So you can do either or. What I'm going to do is, because we're doing this for 3 days, I'm going to batch cook a massive soup, and it's going to be delicious. When you have a little bit of walnut in there, it adds this like fattiness, creaminess, and it's so good, so good. I might even add in some turmeric, because when we have turmeric and a little bit of fat, it helps absorb all that good stuff. That is our day one menu. Again, you can get the entire guide for free. Click that link in the description and it will lead you there. Let's say that you want to get sufficient protein in this 3-day challenge leading up to the fast, as well as just refeeding. Once you break your fast, you really want to hone in on refeeding excellently, because that is the magic. That is how you're going to sustain all the good things that are happening. That is how you're going to continuously lose weight. If that is your goal, that is going to be the way that you are optimally healing and instructing your stem cells to do exactly what they're designed to do. So I do not want to add so much fat content into my day-to-day. It's fine to do it during a fast because we're literally switching energy sources. We're no longer burning glucose, we're burning ketones. And in order for us to do that, we've got to strip almost all of our glucose stores inside these incredible bodies. But on the day-to-day, I do not want to do that because that is energy and I need energy. So this is going to be our, I'm not going to, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say low fat. I'm going to say mod protein, and I'm always carving it up. Okay. So this is going to be low fat. This is how I'm going to make adjustments to our day one menu to keep it low fat, moderate protein, and carbs. Typically on the reset menu, we have like 80 grams of avocado in the morning. That's pretty much half of a large avocado. I'm going to skip the avocado and I'm going to replace it with beans. You might be like, that's a weird breakfast. I'm going to show you exactly what kind of breakfast beans I'm going to eat. It's so easy, it's delicious, and it's fun. The walnuts, literally 2.5 pieces of walnuts, carrots, cucumbers, delicious, refreshing, amazing. With the beans, this is sufficient protein. It's enough calories, and it's going to keep me going for at least probably 3 hours in the day. Okay. And that includes a morning workout. All right, so for lunch, I am going to have a big chunky salad. I'm going to include all of these things. Now the high fat items, I'm just going to mark off with a red. Let's just mark, this is a high fat item, avocado, olives. You would be surprised at how much fat is in there. Not that I'm saying like I'm anti-fat, we need fat, but I don't want too much. Don't want too much. Avocado again. olives and cashews, nuts and seeds, super high fat. Olives also, again, high fat. And then in our dinner, it's really just walnuts. Now, I want some fats, so I'm going to keep the walnuts for myself on this menu, and I'm going to replace everything else. So, except for the olives, because I love olives. So I'm going to keep my olives in my salad, and I'm going to remove the avocado. So to balance out a healthier overall macronutrient breakdown, because we're not fasting during these days, I wanted to add more protein to bring it up to appropriate levels. So I've added 1 cup of beans into the lunch salad. That way we're getting enough fiber, we're getting enough volume, we're getting enough protein, we're getting enough calories midday to make ourselves happy. Instead of my snack olives and cashews, I'm going to replace this with fruit. Whatever I have that's fresh, that's going to be my snack. And then for dinner, I'm not going to make any changes. I'm just going to stick to the plan. The walnuts, in terms of the amount, is not that much. So check, we're going to keep that there. So what about these beans? What kind of beans? Not just any kind of beans. For the dinner, I'm going to pre-cook a bunch of beans. Typically, I will throw it all in the Instant Pot and just make a whole batch for the week. That's what I'm going to put in for these beans in the soup. Probably going to do like a pinto because that's going to blend nicely. But for my breakfast beans, I'm going to keep it super simple and do these barbecue baked beans. All right. I'm just going to read the numbers to you, okay? So first of all, we want to look at the ingredients list. So the first thing on this list is navy beans. That is a good sign. It's a good sign because the first ingredient is not like sugar or like butter or fat or oil. It's beans. Beans are the highest fiber food on the planet. It is a weight loss food. Obviously, it's sufficient protein. You're getting all of your amino acids. No, you do not have to pair it with like rice. The next ingredient is water, but then it's brown sugar. It's then tomato puree, modified cornstarch, vinegar, white mustard, some mustard seeds, some salt, natural flavor, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, tomato powder, mustard, some spices, a little bit of turmeric, vinegar powder, and natural flavor. All right, so what we want to do is look at the calories. It says 160, right? So we're going to take 2% of that. So first, calculate 1%. Let's say the decimal is after the 0. Bloop, bloop. Move it over 2 points. We're at 1.6. That's 1%. Multiply that by 2 to get 2%. 1.6 times 2 is 3.2. So that is the number we want to keep in mind. Then we only want to look at the fat number, the added sugar number, and then the sodium number. So our number is 3.2. So we do not want the fat number to exceed 3.2. What does the fat number say? It says 0. Insane. Obviously, there is fat in this because there is a little tiny bit of fat in beans. However, it's not exceeding the 3.2. That means this is not a high fat food item. For the added sugars, we also do not want that to exceed 3.2. Ideally, but what does it say? 13 grams? It's a lot of sugar. Why? Because the third item on this ingredient list is literally sugar. So that makes sense. This is why these baked beans are so delicious. And that's why I'm going to have it in the morning because I'm going to be able to metabolize it a lot better in the morning. And sugar is also energy. And I'm not afraid of sugar. And I also do not eat a lot of sugary things. So for me, it's okay. Now, sodium, we want the sodium number to match or be lower than the total calorie number. So we want it to be under 160. What is it at? 560. So we have blown way past our 160 mark. So what that means is that this is a very high sugar, high sodium food product, which means I'm not going to eat it every single day. But for this challenge, because I want to keep it low fat-ish, that's why, and fun. That's why I'm pretty sure I'm going to just like do this for 3 days along with 2.5 pieces of walnuts, some raw veg, and that'll be my breakfast. Another reason is like, it's just been in my cupboard forever and nobody's going to eat this but me. So I may as well just take this opportunity to eat this. Now, if you are like, you know what, Jamie, I really want to refeed like a champ and I do not want to consume high salt, high sugary foods, especially since, let's say, you're a sugar addict and you're trying to kick that sugar habit. then do not eat this. Then I would just take the pinto beans that you're going to meal prep, throw it into your Instant Pot, or just buy pinto beans in a can. And that way it is going to be added to your soup, and it's also going to be added to your breakfast. That way you skip the sugar, you skip all that high salt. You can still salt your food and have it be delicious, but it doesn't have to be obscenely salty like these things. Okay, so that is our 3-day challenge. If you were to refeed like this and have enough food so that you are full, then you will feel amazing, and all of these amazing benefits from your fast are going to continue on. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. This is the day 1 menu of our 5-day reset that you can get in the description. And within the guide, it also gives you instructions on how to adjust your menu based on your personal preferences. I will say though, in that menu, we do include oil. So the dressing for the salad is lemon juice, lots of lemon juice, and a little bit of olive oil. There's a little bit of olive oil also in the dinner. Not that I'm afraid of oil, but if you want to keep it like super low fat and very whole food heavy, then you can totally skip that. And I will say that like this mixture, especially when you got like an amazing product like this is not sponsored by the way, but this is just, I'm obsessed with this mustard. It's so good. You're going to do very well. Keep it basic, keep it simple, keep it strong, and happy refeeding.